Hi, this is Nate Dunn from Data Driven Athlete, and today we'd like to take a look at this question of whether or not polarized training is the best approach for cyclists. Let's jump in. So polarized training is a framework where roughly 80% of your training time is done at an easy intensity, and then about 20% is done at a hard intensity. So we can break down this easy-hard dichotomy into three primary zones. And zone 1 is the easy zone, zone 2 is the moderate zone, and zone 3 is the hard zone. So polarized training has you spending roughly about 70% in zone 1, about 10% in zone 2, and then about 20% in zone 3. So critics of the polarized approach to training have pointed out that what most people consider to be polarized training is actually more pyramidal when you further scrutinize the data that has been used to support this research. So a pyramidal approach to training prioritizes more threshold or zone 2 level intensity, leaving a training intensity distribution that is more pyramidal in shape. So when we place these two approaches next to each other, the polarized approach and the pyramidal approach, we can see that really the primary distinction between these two approaches is that the pyramidal approach invests more time and priority into threshold or sweet spot training, whereas the polarized approach invests more time kind of in that VO2 max and above level intensity. So you might be wondering which of these approaches is really the best. And this is kind of the recent topic of two new opinion papers that took opposing sides of this debate to say, is a polarized training approach optimal for endurance athletes or is it not optimal? So you can dig into a lot more detail on this topic over at the website on our most recent post. But one thing to take away is that however you choose to separate out that 20 to 30% of your riding of higher intensity, the best way to do that, people seem to agree on this one point at least, is that the best way to do that is probably to make sure that that intensity in your training most closely matches the intensity in your target event. And this follows the general principle of specificity. And that is that training that is most specific to the demands of your event will probably best prepare you for that event. So if you want to check out further details on this topic, you can head over to the website, and thank you for sticking around.